All right, guys, today we're going to take a look at my favorite monster truck RC, the Mad Crusher. I've done some things to it, so I'm going to go over what I've done to it and maybe give some ideas to people and show why I love this little thing so much. So I guess we'll start with the shell. I put washers on just to keep it from ripping when I run, and these are just from the Armor Outcast part, the body ties that I put on there. I also went on to a hobby store and ordered a top intake that I put on there just to dress it up a little bit. Also back here, you'll notice that I have the cover for the engine. I forgot what you call these. You can get them off of eBay, but they're pretty cool. They just kind of protect you when you flip. Take a look at the wheels. These are J Concepts, and I really like the rims. These rims are Haveo rims, 17 millimeter. Here's the cool thing, guys. No modding needed to put those rims on, so that's really nice. All right, so you've seen the outside of it. Give you another shot there. Now let's go into the guts of this thing. So let me open her up. Have that light turn off so you can really concentrate on what we got going on here. A lot of stuff going on here. So first thing I think I'll talk about is the cooler, gas cooler that I put on. I mounted it just with a hanger, the kind of hanger you use to secure the actual exhaust, and I mounted it there. Also relocated the air intake, moved it with another air intake nozzle from a Losi dune buggy that I had laying around, and I moved it up a little bit. I also put a cover on it, a pre-filter, just to give a little extra protection. I have a meter here that I got off of Hobby Horizon to monitor my power of the vehicle. I also put in lights, which are right here on the front. I'll turn it on real quick just so you can see. See, there are my lights. I mounted them directly through the bar. That's why I didn't make this aluminum. Of course, that would have been a pain to deal with aluminum, but the plastic was easy to cut through. I also changed the shocks. The shocks are the shocks made for the Mad Crusher, but they're the high grade shocks. They were kind of pricey, but they look cool because they've got the reservoir, which is functional, by the way. I also went ahead and upgraded the servo down here and relocated it to the arms. I think those are Hot Racing, if I remember it right. Hot Racing parts. I did the aluminum arms for the solid axle, so that was nice. I also did the Risky Concepts front bumper. Now with this, I just took some hose and zip tied it on, drilled little holes through, zip tied it all the way around, and it cut it to fit directly into the bar, and then put two little hoses right here, all zip tied. As you can see, I haven't even clipped one of the ends yet. I did that last night just to protect the bumper a little more. And you remember, guys, I told you there's no need to modify these wheels. The clearance is perfect. I mean, it's spot on. It's kind of hard to see, but it's like right there, but not touching at all when it runs, which is really good. I also did the aluminum axle bar, which is nice. It doesn't break, obviously. And I put this thing through a nice pounding all the time. Risky Concepts bar. Now what I did with this is Risky Concept comes with two wheels, right? But the wheels kept falling off doing hard acceleration or getting out of whack. So I put this one bar back on and just used some little brass spacers that I got at Home Depot, and it works perfectly, guys. It's never come off ever since I did that, so I really like it this way. Yeah, you only got one wheel to balance on, but with these big wide tires, it really hasn't been an issue. I can ride wheelies really nice. Of course, we have the aluminum rear hot racing axle as well. And what I did here was I just took two, I think these are from an LST2, took a little bar, tightened them up, and added it to just give it a little extra support through the side. Now I'm going to flip it over. Let's see here if we can flip it over, because I did some stuff to the bottom too. Let me go ahead and turn it off. It's not running. Oh, and I almost forgot. This whole setup right here is actually a Nova Rossi with the long Nova Rossi header. I'm trying to see if I can see. I can't see it's a 41020 is the header, which gives it high torque, which you really need to pop wheelies with these big tires, but it does it just fine now. And this is a 9886 pipe. The 9886 is hard to find nowadays, but if you can scoop them up, they're awesome pipes. I also I made my own little brace bar for the rear wheels because I thought it looked better than that little black one that ran across. And let's take a look under the belly. Let me get it over here. All right. So I had a problem here with this actually going through, and the chain would come off because it would rock back and forth. So what I ended up doing was getting a, trying to think of what you call those things right now. One of those high lip bushings, and I put it in the back. So the high lip sits right above, or actually, no, I think it's in the front. Yeah, it's in the front. See if I can see it right there. So it keeps it from going through, so no more issues there. I also upgraded these as well. This is the solid piece where it just comes off in one piece that stays attached. And I did my steering a little different. I went to I guess you would call this a pyramid shape, but with the double brace and the bar, it stays solid, guys. This used to bend all the time when I had the hot racing, just set up with just that bar. But I took that out, made my own bar with some all thread, and then I kept the stock one that came with the kit here and made another all thread here. And there you go, guys. It stays solid. I'll let y'all see down in there. See, that's a perfect fit, guys. It really does not touch. It's so close. It looks like it does. Let me see if I can get in there. But as you see, it's not touching. So it's really awesome. I just wanted to give you guys a look at my favorite RC because this thing is bonkers, guys. And I know a lot of people are like, what's under the hood of that thing? So I wanted to give you a chance to get a look. All right, guys. Enjoy your RC.